Hey everyone, I'm Joey with Joey's Balloon Company. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make an organic half balloon arch that we're going to be hanging on a wall. Some supplies you're going to need are a dual nozzle electric balloon inflator. This is going to make your build 100 times easier. It's way better to just spend the $20 to $30 to get the electric balloon inflator instead of inflating all of your balloons by mouth. You're going to need about 150 various size white balloons. So that includes small 5-inch balloons, the medium sizes 10 and 12 inch, and also a larger size like an 18-inch. For this particular style, I'm going to use 3 different accent colors, and I'm going to need about 50 of each color in various sizes. You're also going to need some 260 size balloon twisting balloons in order to attach the accent colors. You can also use these balloon twisting balloons to make basic shapes along your arch, like a starfish or some seagrass, so get the colors that you'd like for those if you want to include those designs. I've included my balloon flower tutorial in the description below in case you want to make these starfish. This half arch is actually going to be a mermaid tail, so on the very end I'm going to include 2 S-shaped balloons that are going to fin out like the mermaid's fin. You're going to need command strip wall hangs in order to hang this on a wall. You're also going to need some fishing line or ribbon for creating the long basic structure of our half arch. I've added links to all of those supplies in the description below for your convenience. The only other things you're going to need are a positive attitude and the knowledge that you are going to succeed and your balloon decoration is going to look fabulous. The very last thing you're going to need is to hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe to our channel for some more balloon decorating, personal finance, and business tips. I believe in you. Gather your supplies, hit that like button, and let's get started. This color scheme is going to be color blocked, so instead of attaching all of the balloons randomly, we're going to clump sections of balloons that are the same color. Personally, I like this style better than the random pattern. I think it looks more elegant, more professional, and more organized overall. Our base color is going to be white, and the 3 accent colors I'm going to be using are pink, purple, and aqua. We're going to start with the white balloons, inflating 2 balloons at a time and then tying those 2 balloons together. When I'm inflating these balloons at the same time, I'm going to make sure that they're not the exact same size. I want them a little bit different. I don't want the difference in size to be too drastic, like I wouldn't attach an 18-inch balloon to a 5-inch balloon. That's too drastic of a size difference and it will make your arch lopsided when you start putting it together. For the basic structure, I'm not going to use any of the small 5-inch balloons. Those are just going to be my accent balloons that I add at the end. For now, I'm only going to inflate the 10-inch, 12-inch, and 18-inch, attaching those together. I'm going to inflate about 100 white balloons, attaching them together into doubles. Then we're going to start building our basic structure. When I've finished inflating 100 white balloons attached together into pairs, I'm going to inflate my mermaid tail. We're going to inflate 2 S-shaped foil balloons. These are self-sealing, so you don't have to worry about air leaking out, but they are a little bit tricky to tie. Double knot your 2 S-shaped balloons together and then connect them with a white double by twisting the balloons around each other. Next, you're going to attach your fishing line or ribbon to your mermaid tail. This is going to be the very end of your half arch. Before I start adding balloons to my long stranded sequence, I'm going to attach 2 doubles together by wrapping the balloons around each other to create a group of 4 called quads. Once I've grouped all of my white balloons into quads, I'm going to use my fishing line or ribbon to connect each quad at a time, creating a long stranded sequence. I'm attaching one quad after the other by looping my ribbon around the quad that I'm adding, looping it around the quad that I've already added, and then tightening it up. I usually go around 2 times to make sure that it's secure. Once my white balloon strand is about 12 feet or 4 meters in length, I'll start inflating the additional colors in the same way that I inflated the white balloons. I'll make sure that they're slightly varying in size. I'll connect 2 doubles to make a quad, and if I need to build out a certain section of the half arch, generally this is near the floor, I'll group 2 quads together to make a cluster of 8. Generally, I use all medium-sized balloons if I'm building out a certain section. Otherwise, if I'm just building out the accent colors, I'll do a quad of medium-sized balloons attached to a quad of 5-inch small balloons, and I'll orient them so that the small balloons are facing outwards. So for now, I'm making about 4 clusters of each color. Each accent cluster is going to be 4 medium-sized balloons attached to 4 small 5-inch balloons. To attach the accent colors or to add more small balloons to a color cluster, I use a deflated 260 balloon twisting balloon that is very elastic, which helps pull the balloons together and gives the garland a tight professional look. This first cluster looks too clumpy, so I'm going to take it off and use it elsewhere. From here, I'm basically spacing out the accent colors evenly to create balance with the color. I'm also trying to orient the small balloons towards the outside after I attach them so that I can actually see them, which also creates a balance with the various balloon sizes. This 12-foot garland is going to be an amazing opportunity to take pictures at this birthday party. So in addition to the 12-foot half arch, I'm also creating a smaller cluster of balloons to balance out the half arch and bring some attention to the bottom left of the frame. Now that the main structure is complete and the accent colors have been added, it's time to attach this half arch to the wall. I use command strip wall hangs that can hold 3 pounds. For the 2 outside wall hooks, I angle the bottoms inward because I'm going to be securing the top of this decoration with elastic balloon twisting balloons. If I don't angle the wall hooks, there's a good chance the balloon twisting balloons that are holding this arch will slide off the hooks. I also add a wall hook right in the middle to secure the top of the arch so it doesn't droop down. So once your wall hooks are in place, attach a 260 balloon to the end of your garland and loop it around the wall hook and then loop it around a bunch of the balloons within your garland. After you wrap it around a few times, it should stay in place. Once you've attached the top of your arch, the side is going to fall freely towards the floor. With this free hanging side of the arch, you can turn it, twist it, pull it, bop it, adjust it and maneuver it until you like the orientation. I attach a weight to the bottom of the free hanging strand so that it's not flying all over the place and so it stays kind of secure throughout the duration of the party. I'm also going to add a weight to this small cluster that's separated from my half arch, specifically because I have seagrass coming out of the top and I don't want this falling over and getting disoriented. If you're trying to make this exact mermaid tail half balloon arch, you can include the seagrass by inflating 260 balloons and just bending them around and making sure that they're relatively still going straight up in the air. And then you can just twist around a bunch of them together or fold it in half and twist the bottoms together and loop it up through the top of a cluster of balloons and just maneuver it around until you're satisfied with the look of it. For the starfish, it's basically a bunch of loop twists. I have a video that I've linked in the description if you're interested in learning how to make those starfish. If this was helpful and informative, please hit the like button to show your support. Subscribe and hit the notification bell to find out how you can turn this new fun hobby into a lucrative side job. Thanks for watching, everyone. You're going to do great. I believe in you. Good luck and let me know how it goes in the comments below. Thanks again for watching. I'm Joey. I'll see you next time.